Good greetings. I am Aziaikal, and today my team I will be discussing on communication in animal behavior, and the most convey information to members of their own species through sound, colors, flashing lights, smells, and postures. According to Wilson, 1975, biological communication is the transmission and reception of signals. It is an action on part of one organism that alters the probability pattern of a behavior in another organism, which is adaptive to either one or both. So 1983 defines communication as transmission of a signal from one animal to another such that sender benefits from response of the recipient. It includes through communication and manipulation. In behavioral ecology, a signal is behavior that could cause a change in another animal's behavior. Communication is interaction between a group to another, which party benefits, well, depends on value information of sender and receiver. If both sender and receiver benefit, it's a true communication. For sender benefit, the receiver gets harmed or unaffected, it's manipulation of the seed. If sender gets harmed or unaffected, or the receiver benefit, it's exploitation. If both did harm nor do they get benefit, it's ignoring or spite. Well, that's it. Let's move on to on forms of animal communication.
Basically, animals communicate using four types of signals, which are chemical, visual, tactile, and auditory signal. When we talk about visual signal, it involves signal that can be seen. For example, a poison dart. The bright coloration acts as do not eat warning cues to predators, while in chemical signal, a pheromone will be secreted to trigger a response in another individual. For example, a squashed ant released pheromones to warn nearby ants of the danger. In tactile signal, the information transmitted in the form of physical contact. For instance, a honeybee forager that's found a food source will perform a waggle dance to indicate the food location. Lastly, auditory signal, which is a type of communication that based on sound. It is mostly used by the birds. But non-bird species like monkeys will cry out a warning to give other members a chance to escape from predator. Now, let's find out what are the functions of all these in the next slide.
Several functions of communication in animals. First is group spacing and coordination, where it's functioning to keep the member in touch. Communication also important for recognition. There are four types of recognition. First is species recognition, where it is crucial before mating to avoid the infertile mating between closely related species. Then we have class recognition. For example, they are preferential and discriminated between class or sets of animals. Other than that, we also have neighbor recognition, where two neighboring territorial animals become less aggressive toward one another once territorial borders are well established. Lastly, we have kin recognition, which is a differential response of organisms to their close relatives. It may allow to recognize offspring or relatives to maintain the stable family association. Next, what is important in animals' communication is for reproduction, where it is crucial for the species survival. Other than that, communication also crucial for alarm in animals, which use vocalization or chemicals to alert the member in danger. Lastly, communication also important to help animals to find the foods. One advantage of group living is it can communicate to increase the efficiency in finding food.
Hi, my name is Aina and I'm going to continue with the next explanation. Animals generally communicate using four methods, which is visual, auditory, tactile, and olfactory. Odor is used throughout the animal kingdom. The pheromone hormones are the type of hormone that used by most animals for mate identification, attraction, and more. In mammals, there are two general classes have been identified, which are priming pheromones and signaling pheromones. Pheromones can be effective at very low concentration. For example, a female moth can attract a male moth from several kilometer distance. In the aspect of animal communication, information about immediate danger is faster through sound than via chemicals. Both frequency and amplitude works in conveys information. For example, blue monkeys has 200 Hz low frequency calls corresponding to the wood gobble call produced by the male. For underwater sound, mammals such as whales produce clicks, squeals, and more complex sounds.
Hi, my name is Amirul Hakim Idrusdi, and let's move on to the next communication channel, which is touch. In many invertebrates, specifically insects such as cockroaches, bees, and ants, the touch sensor is the antenna, which helps them in locating food. Touch also important in copulation such as vaginal stimulation in cats, Grooming also involves touch, where it functions in removal of ectoparasites and reaffirming of social bonds. Electric fields also one of the communication channels. A few animals like shark and electric fish have electroreceptors detecting objects as their way of communication. Sharks detect electric fields produced by prey, such as flatfish. Electric fish, however, produce strong electric organ discharge of several hundred volts, used for protection from predators. In other cases, it is used for navigation. Last but not least, visual allows the receiver to locate the signaler precisely in space and time. Most animals rely on visual displays. It is different case in insects. For example, vision in fireflies are related to mate attraction. Within male fireflies, the flash intervals are varies, with the aim to attract and search for female fireflies. Thank you.